make sure I have. Hi everyone, this is Mel from West Mel 4Fs, and if this is your first time joining us, I am Mel, and my other half, which is Wes, hence West Mel, and we are basically encourage you on your journey with your faith, family, finances, and fashion. And so today the what in the world? The F I want to talk about is with finances. So what is the difference between Uber and Lyft? Well, this is the difference. First of all, let me explain what Uber and Lyft are if you don't even know what I'm talking about. Uber and Lyft are forms of transportation that people use their own vehicle that you can use. Instead of using a taxi, you can use Uber. So people are using their own vehicle to transport you to wherever you need to go. How do you use it? First thing you have to do, you do have to download the app, the Uber app or the Lyft app. Okay. So I've used both of them. So I'm just going to tell you the difference between them. So with Uber, Uber is a little bit more than Lyft. However, they are both still less expensive than getting a taxi. And I've had that too. Trust me, almost 3 times more when you do a taxi as opposed to doing an Uber and Lyft. However, as I said, it's people using their own vehicle to transport. Now, with Uber, the good thing with Uber is that you can put in a location, say Treasure Island, because that's actually where I am right now, and they will be here. You can see it on the app. You see the little vehicle coming. It'll tell you when the vehicle is, how many minutes away the vehicle is, the person is. And sometimes, a lot of times, the person will call you and say, I'm here, as well as the app will also tell you that the person has arrived. Easy peasy. You're not exchanging any money, because what you do when you set up your Uber on your app, you set up your payment through there, whether it's through PayPal, whether it's through a credit card. So there's no exchanging of money whatsoever. None is being exchanged. Everything is being done through the app. Now, once you've gone to your transportation, great, that's fine. The person has gone about the business. Oh, it's also good that once the vehicle pulls up, because sometimes there might be several different vehicles, but the apps do tell you what type of vehicle the person is driving, their license plate, and their name. So, but it's always still good to ask them, who are you here for? And they'll, if you say for Mel, great, you go ahead. Now, with Lyft, same thing. You put in you can put in your location. However, this is the difference between Uber and Lyft. With Lyft, you need to be specific as possible in your address. Don't just put a location. If you just put the Treasure Island, for some reason, it may give them an address for Treasure Island, which is not where you are. Kind of crazy. So their GPS system for their app still needs a little bit work. So I would suggest to be more specific when you're putting your address with Lyft as opposed to Uber. Their system is really quite efficient, which as I said, I'm very pleased with them. They are a little bit more, Uber is more than Lyft, just a little bit. However, they are still less than a taxi. And their system, you can rate the driver as well. You can leave a tip if you want to, if you feel as no, absolutely not. But they do rate their drivers as well. So I would always suggest leave a comment or something, rating your driver or what have you. But same thing with Uber. You do not exchange any money with in Lyft. Everything is done through the app once you've downloaded the app, whether it's Uber or whether it is with Lyft. But it is a great way for you to save money on if you're on a trip or you're going someplace, even locally, wherever you live locally, using Lyft, if you just, or Uber, anyone, they are a good form of transportation instead of using a taxi, and it's convenient. They'll come to your door, they'll come to your location. But as I said, the Uber, you can put in a building or location. You have to be so specific with your address, as opposed to Lyft. You do, because that happened to us twice. We put in where we were. The driver came to, I don't know where he came. Couldn't find. Then we had to wait a little bit. Whole little process. As opposed to Uber, everything was so precise. It was really so precise. But they were both fine. So anyways, I'm out. Mel from Westmail 4F. If you have any other suggestions or insight as far as Lyft is concerned, by all means, please leave a comment. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And hopefully this helps you out. In the F today, what is finances? So yeah, do you see? And look, I have Big Phil with me. That's my bro, Big Phil. Big Phil. So we're gone from Vegas.